Hey everybody, welcome to the D. Louise book series. I'm Christina, Kristina. This is where we read books and talk about books. Um, no special effects going on here. N- no theme music, no special anything. And this one was an ebook. The rest of them are going to be all physical books. I have all the rest of them. But today we are doing book 7. Dismissed with Prejudice. Jance, J.P. Beaumont, Book 7. Now, one of the biggest things to me in this book is we are finally getting to the J.P. Beaumont issues. And it's been, hinted at for a while now. But we start the book with J.P. having a hangover and an injured hand and having absolutely no memory what happened or how he got it or nothing. So, and he called out to Ron Peter. J.P. Beaumont is a homicide detective with the Seattle Police Department. His ex-partner Ron Peters had an accident and is mostly paralyzed, but is currently on his honeymoon with Amy Peters. JP's new partner is Al LINDSTROM, and they are currently investigating a looks like suicide, but really is murder of a Japanese gentleman. And apparently, he was the Japanese gentleman was in bad shape financially. He had a lawsuit, a copyright infringement or patent lawsuit, and his main supporter was busy with other things and was not allowing distractions from anything. No letters, no mail, no phone calls, no nothing. So my Japanese friend lost his case, and was it because his pal didn't show up, and so he's like $500,000 whatever owing in patents or something like that. So that whole thing is going on. So that's why they think that he may have been, the suicide thing. But upon investigation and upon autopsy, they discovered that he was murdered. In the same few hours that this gentleman was murdered, his wife and child get beaten and tortured, and horrible things happen there. In the meantime, they follow another little case on the sideline. I don't know why J.A. Jance threw it in, but they threw it in about a heroin OD, and Maxwell Cole he didn't even make an appearance. He was just referenced to off stage. How one of my other authors refers to it when stuff happens not on the page. She calls it off stage. So, and JP, because of his alcoholism and because he's forgetting stuff, he's suffering. He's in massive pain with his hands, and apparently he was supposed to go see the doctor the next day, but because of all his alcoholism, he didn't get to see the doctor until several days later. And that's when the doctor says, hey, you were supposed to come in XYZ, and you need to see a specialist. And that's when his best friend Ames comes into it, because Ames, says, hey, there's this message on your machine from this doctor. He's upset that you didn't go see this other doctor. And it turns out JP's liver, he's in serious, serious danger. And he either has to stop drinking or die. That's what the doctor says. And, JP is very good for ignoring stuff that he doesn't want to have to deal with. I don't know if you've ever watched The Closer. The main character on that show would always focus on the case, and if there was anything in her personal life that she didn't want to deal with, she just ignored it and then had to face the consequences later. So they're investigating this Japanese guy's death that was made to look like Harri with the knife and all, but they, like I said, they discovered through the autopsy and stuff that it was murder. And the evening that this gentleman was murdered, all of his files were removed from his office, and all of his discs were removed from his office, and he uploaded a computer virus into all his computers that not till the end of the book is revealed that his daughter should be able to save the computers, but it's not revealed to the end. So, and then his daughter, when his daughters and his mother, the wife, were tortured and stuff, apparently these sophisticated crooks had hired a helicopter to go cut phone wires. I don't know how they did that, but and that leads to a whole nother subplot. So you'll have to see about that. But the main concern is JP and his drinking and his ignoring stuff that goes on. He does a really good job of investigating. There's also another. He gets friendly with a detective, Andrew Halverson, over where the daughter and the mother used to live. And apparently Mr. Halverson married a trophy bride, and that marriage lasted all of 3 months, and he's seeking the bottle too. But this, to me, yeah, we're dealing with the case, and yeah, we're dealing with the mother's background. Apparently she has a background in solicitation, and also there's a history with the sword. Apparently the sword is priceless, it's one of a kind, and it's worth money too, the one that was apparently supposedly used for the suicide, but it wasn't suicide. But if the killer had known about the sword, they might have just taken the sword instead of using it. But apparently it's marked, and it can be traced and all that kind of stuff, so that's good. Are you gonna come on camera? Come here. No, I know. I hate being on camera, mommy. I hate being on camera. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I want out. So it's really horrible what happens to the daughter. It really is. And when it also revealed that the Japanese gentleman had a couple of other inventions that he had already released to a few select individuals that were helping them tremendously. And if released publicly, he would be a billionaire. So the thing that he was filing bankruptcy and all this kind of stuff was only a temporary measure. So the person that killed them was using all these other things to hide the actual murder. But it's a really complicated case. It's very multi-layered, but to me, it's all about JP and his drinking and him coming to the acknowledgement that he does have a problem. There is a brief interlude with Miss Sykes, the chief of police. I'm not sure if that's going anywhere. I don't know why it's been thrown in to the last couple of books for like a chapter or two. I'm okay with no details. I've mentioned before, we will do the Janet Ivanovich books, and if her and Morelli or her and Ranger get together, they get together and it's a smooch or kiss or hug or whatever. They go in the bedroom, close the door, and the next chapter is the next day. I'm good with that. But we will be doing more of my J.D. Robs. Don't forget about Star Trek Fridays. Wesley's leaving this week. On Flashback Monday we're into 2008. But if it wasn't for Ralph Ames, let's get back to the book here. Ralph Ames is proving to be the most valuable person in J.P. Beaumont's life, because it's Ralph Ames that's doing all these things for JP, for his health, for his family, for his financial reasons, and telling him, hey, look, you need to face facts, you need to do this stuff. And their relationship is really growing. So the next book, we are going to see his kids, Scott and Kelly and Carm, in the next book. But anyways, so right now, this was dismissed with prejudice. Sorry, it was an ebook. I don't know why these two books were ebooks, but book 7 is the last one. The rest of them are all physical books. So please hit the like and subscribe. Let me know I'm doing a good job. You have to read the book to find out how they solved the murder of the Japanese guy and how many different people, other people died in consequence of the Japanese guy's murder. How many other people were injured? How many other people were affected? So you'll have to see that too, because his daughter, his wife, the helicopter pilot, some other people were injured, but then there's a whole bunch of people that are helped by his discoveries too, by his inventions. So please check it out. Please hit the like and subscribe. I've got this fantasy. I know it's, Miss Cute over here. Far-fetched to hit 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. We'll see what happens. Have a good one. Enjoy your day.